So we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to look for bottles, and with me miner, who took off. I don't know where he went, but he's going exploring to see if he can find another spot to dig. But we're at an old town dump, well, a town dump that's old. And if you look, this is just one of the holes that they've dug, people dug, because lots of people dig bottles here. You can see the different layers, and there's a few things sticking out. It's a wash basin or something there, a pitcher. And we're going to dig around here a little bit, and right around the corner that way, there's some other really good holes that people were digging recently, and we might actually go over there pretty quick because it looked a little richer than this. But let me just show you a few things that are here. It's pretty exciting. A lot of screw tops here, less so over there. But here's some bottles that people dug and left behind. And there's some pretty cool ones. I mean, that's a beautiful bottle right there. I mean, it's not embossed. You can see the label would have been right here. It's not embossed. It's got a little chipping on top, but it's a pretty one. Now I would take it if it didn't have the chip. But there's lots of, well, maybe not anymore. But you can see these are a little bit newer. What people are generally looking for, are bottles that aren't chipped or cracked. Because, they're not as valuable if they have, well, a lot less valuable if they have chips or cracks in them. And, a lot of people dig bottles to sell on eBay and whatnot. So that's why you see so many of them that are really cool, but there's always something wrong with them if they're on the surface. I gotta show you this tree. You can see where people have been putting stuff up in the tree, and there's actually horseshoes. If I can stand up. I can see some horseshoes up there and stuff too, so that tells us a little bit about the age of it. A lot of these are dropped out here in the age of the horse, and there's a lot of these in trees. There's somebody's gloves over there they dropped. Alright, I was going to dig here, but I think I'm going to actually move over to another location because we found a spot over there that was a little bit nicer looking than this. That's a beauty too. See, that's an older one. You can see the bubbles in it. See, it's got bubbles and the top is not really straight. I'm not sure how old. It's a DD Company 16. Had a little more color in it. I mean, I almost should keep that, but I probably won't. I have so many bottles already. There's another bottle tree here. Bottle tree here. Some nice ones down there. Ooh, look, that one's melted. The reason they get melted is because they, very often in these old dumps, these old town dumps, they would have to get a bunch of trash out here. They just set it on fire and burn it so that it would, take up less space. They find a lot of melted bottles in these places. There's a jockey or something. What is that? That's kind of cute. I like that. And say, let's go over there, but I see something brass down there, so we need to check it out. Looks like brass. What do you think? Is it? Me miner was telling me that in the wintertime people come out here, especially Americans for some reason, again we're way up in Canada, and they tunnel into the banks because the ground is frozen on top, so it makes it like a, kind of safe. They tunnel way back in there, and I think this might be one of them. So let's take a look at it. Nice big horseshoe there, man. That's a beauty right there. I don't know how far back they tunnel. Looks like it's all collapsed. Let's get the flashlight out and see what we can see. Said a lot of times you can actually see bottles sticking out from the roof that they couldn't see. There's some melted one there, a couple melted ones. That you can just like pick up and bring back down. Yeah, this doesn't go in too far. That's a broken one. Some tops. Yeah, okay, nothing too interesting. Let's see what we can see. See some broken ones up there, but nothing whole. A salt or pepper shaker, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go in, what's that? Something right here, looks like a stopper. Let's go ahead and grab that thing, see what it is. Ah. Well, it is a stopper, but it's in a broken bottle. It's a little bit melted, so I probably won't be able to pull it out, but I'm going to try. Well, let's try together. I'm sure yeah, no, it's frozen in there, because see how it's kind of flat right there? So this part's been melted, so it's like really tight. I guess I could break it off, maybe. The stoppers are pretty cool, and you can use them in your other bottles. Not on that rock. It's already cracked. I like that number on it too. So let's see if we can just crack that bottle off. There we go. That's a nice little stopper. I'm going to say that. Got a 57 on. I wonder if that's Heinz 57. I bet it is. Let's just check these out real quick. You know, obviously people left these behind. There are a lot of, now this is a really common bottle, of course. So none of these are going to be decent. You know, that was definitely a keeper if the top was on it. That other hole is around the side, probably where Me Miner's at. So let's go over that way. I'm not exactly sure where he is. I think he's over this way. You can see there's a lot of bottles here. Okay, I got a little hole started. I want to explain to you why I'm digging here and show you what I can see. I was looking over the dump, looking for, you know, where people have been digging recently. I know there's good bottles here, so I came back to the back side of it, just dug a little test pit down to the natural soil there. So the artifact layer in here will be from about here up. So this is the stuff we want to dig. It hasn't been dug in a while because of these roots, and it's probably never dug because there's a bottle right there. So what we're going to do is follow this dark layer. You can see this rust. It's really rusty looking. It's very typical of the old dumps because there's, well, a lot of this stuff in there. And there's a bottle there too, look. We're just going to go get down to here and just follow it that way. So let's take a look at these couple bottles here that I exposed. See if they're whole, and if they're old. What is it? What is it? All right, there's a kind of a plain bottle, no embossing on it. I'll clean this one up a little bit, but it's kind of clear, no embossing. So it's probably made by Leverite. And, you know, they're not very collectible, really. You know who Leverite is? We'll leave it right there. It's an old digging joke. We're just going to carefully dig through here. Well, somewhat carefully. It's a big piece of iron. Try to pop that out of there. Some type of... It's enameled. Don't know what it is. Throw that to the side. What I'm going to do is I just kind of put the shovel in and scrape, and I listen and feel for it when it hits glass. There's some leather. Probably, you know, shoe right there. But you can kind of feel it. Glass feels different than everything else. There's some glass there, but it may be broken. But I'm going to reach in with my cut-proof gloves, and we're going to pull it out together. Ooh, that's broken. Yeah, it's a broken one. And you can tell that if you look at the glass right here, it's not real shiny. You know, it's not like bright sparkles in it. So that means I didn't actually break this. If I had broke it, it would be clean and be like little shiny stuff on the edges. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. A boot. So this is what it would look like if you broke it with a shovel. See how much cleaner and shinier that is? If you start finding a lot of bottles like this, that means you're breaking them and you need to slow down. But we didn't find it like that. So let's keep going. I probably won't carry that out. Jeez, put this thing out of the way might help. Might be why they didn't dig further. That's an old bed frame or something. See right here. It's a bone. Is it human? Kind of weird bone, actually. Very, very thin. Some type of, I guess, a big rib bone. A big animal, probably a horse or a cow or one of those weird Canadian chickens. Could be a Sam Squinch. Wash basin coming out. Wash basin. No, it isn't actually. Some type of enamelware container. We're going to go ahead and get the dirt out of here in case they filled it with gold coins and hid it in the dump. Because you never know. Alright, so broke the dirt out, throw it to the side, look for the gold coins. I don't see any, but I see a lot of bones in there, so this might have been Fifi or a little meow meow. Might have given it a Viking burial in the dump. Alright. Doesn't seem to be a lot of bottles right here in this area. In some areas will be much more rich than bottles in others. We'll keep going another couple feet and we might scoot up there, I don't know. So I moved over to the right about 10, 15 feet, thinking that this looked like a little better area, and definitely I didn't look like it's ever been dug up. But man, there's that iron in here and the roots make it very difficult digging. I have one bottle exposed. We're gonna pull up together. I don't think it's a great one, but Let's take a look at it. I'll show you what this hole looks like right here. All right, dug out some shoes. Don't know how old they are. Probably not too old, but I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here. I mean, it's a good artifact lair. There's bones. Don't think they're human, but you know, probably cow bones or something, beef bones. I saw a bottle down in here somewhere that I didn't dig up yet. Let's go ahead and look at it. Oh, there you go. You know what that is? Oh, the scissors. That's not what I thought it was at all, but yeah, that's a pair of broken scissors. You see, that's where one of the blades would be, and there'd be another one just like it, or kind of like it. Maybe that's it right here. I don't think it's a real great one, but it doesn't have a good color anyway. Yeah, there it is. Pretty tight, isn't it? Yeah, I'll have to dig a little bit here, I think. I didn't bring a small trowel or anything. I probably should have, but it's up in the truck about 100 feet away, which is a little too far. Is it whole? Yay, it's a whole bottle. It's got a screw top. I'm pretty sure that's a ketchup bottle. Got some bubbles in it. So it's not like, you know, 1980s, but we're not going to save it. I didn't see any other one. That's the only one I've seen so far. Some good tops, though. That would be like a pink top there. So I'm going to go ahead and dig this out a little bit more with a shovel. There's still more ash and stuff down here, so let's keep at it. You know what that is, don't you? That is a part of a lantern. That's where the wick would go through right here. A couple bottles I'm going to save. But I just noticed in this tree, look at this. Isn't that a cool little pick? I'm going to save that because the area we're in, of course, is a big mining area. It's, you know, silver mines up here, so that's probably out of the silver mines. Here's my pack, but I have a nice hole going over here. I got 3 bottles exposed that we're going to dig together. I don't know what they are yet. I'll show you some of the stuff I'm getting out of here. Not easy digging because of all the roots. The reason I left that spot because I wasn't convinced it hadn't been dug, you know, 20 years ago. All right, this is some of the stuff we have got out of this hole. That would have been an interesting bottle. That is a keeper for sure, had it been holed. Got a teapot. I actually picked this up on the way over. I was thinking about keeping it because it has XG on it. And of course, we don't dig anything like that in the States. Got this bottle out of the hole already. I'm going to go ahead and keep. Even though it's a screw top, it's a pretty bottle. Some broken tops. Got some handles off stuff. And this is a neat, that would have been a nice bottle there too. I found this, oh yeah, what's this stuff? Over here. Not sure what this is. It's probably just a lid off something, so I don't think I'm going to keep it. Do you know what this is? That's a comb. Very fine comb, so maybe it's a lice comb. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And they can very, very fine, so you can go through your hair and you pull out all the eggs and the nits. So that's probably a lice comb. Anyway, okay, let's see what we got. I got 3 bottles to dig. I got this one right here, which is probably the least interesting so far. I got one down in here. That's a pretty interesting, looks like a patent medicine bottle. And I got a nice square one right here, which I hope I didn't hit. I kind of scraped it a little bit. So let's start 1, 2, 3 in the order I just showed you. What do you say? You ready? This looks like a ketchup bottle. Probably just a ketchup bottle. And they could be, ow, man, something biting me on the head. These bugs up here are terrible. All right, let's see what this is. Ready? There we go. Yeah, some type of condiment. Might be ketchup or, I don't know, could be anything. All right, let's go to this one. This one looked interesting because it's kind of squarish, so I suspect it's like a medicine bottle. And they're very collectible and they're cool because a lot of them have writing on them. Aye, this one pretty tight, isn't it? Boy, we should have a... Wow, that one's tough. Ah, mosquitoes are wicked up here. That's why I have a long sleeve shirt on, but it doesn't seem to be helping. I have to go get some more bug spray. Ah, you ready? Let's look. Well, this hole... Not the most... Oh, it's not. It's broken in the back. I can feel it. Oh, no, it isn't. Look. So it's got some good colors, kind of greenish, and it definitely has some writing on it. So let's see what it says. No, it doesn't have any writing on it. Sometimes it'll be embossed right here, but this would have had a label. And of course, the label rotted off, but it's pretty. Got nice bubbles, so we're going to keep that one. And now let's see what this big green one is. a lot of rocks, and that's the problem digging these places. You never know if you're in an area that's already been dug, because this has like been heavily hunted over the years. So, but I don't think this has been dug. This section right here, and well, these rocks and bricks, of course, they break a lot of bottles. I might have to dig that one a little bit more, huh? Hey, come here, buddy. Might be able to get enough under here just to wiggle it a little bit. Just a little bit. No, not yet. Hey, gee, that one's tough. The camera down. I'm going to get this brick out of here. Going to loosen it and a little bit, and we'll pull it up together. I've been digging on that bottle for about 10 minutes. Well, not on the bottle, but I got that brick out and excavated some more area. Looks pretty good. Let's take a look at it. It actually goes down pretty deep. I've only found one other bottle that might be unbroken right there. It's a cobalt bottle. So we'll dig that up together. So I'm hoping to find a few more. But this is the green one. Let's see if it's whole. And if it's so cool that we will just go home after we dig it. Oh yeah, I want to show you this. Got a big old horseshoe out of there. Kind of ratty shape. Alright, let's see back in here. Let's dig this one. Let's take the cobalt first, because it's probably like a Vicks bottle or something. Yep. So it's a screw top. It doesn't appear to be broken, so we'll go ahead and save that, because people like cobalt bottles. They're collectible. Put them up in the window, so we'll put that there. And food bones, and we'll go ahead and these things are really sharp. These little pieces of wire sticking out. I mean, they're like really sharp. What's that? Somebody's steak bone there, look. I think, yeah. That's a big old steak. All right, let's pull it out. You ready? Let's hope it's whole. Dig under it a little bit. Oh, that might be a nice one. I don't know. Probably half of you probably already know what it is, but I don't. Hey, come on, little buddy. Wow! Look at that! Oh man, that's a nice one. That is sweet. I love it. Hopefully it's not broken too bad. If it's got a little crack in it or chip, I'm going to still keep it because it's just a gorgeous bottle. I don't know what it is. Reminds me of a gin bottle, but if any of you guys up here in the frozen north of Canada recognize this bottle, well, anywhere really, let me know. I'm not sure about that one. Beautiful bottle. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Look at the bubbles in that thing. Remember bubbles, don't you? Oh, yeah, we're going to dig some more here. I think me miner wants to go mine, but we're going to mine a few more bottles. I think we might come back if you guys want us to. Things are definitely getting interesting here. Got a bottle showing here and another one down there. So let's get one more. Let's get 3 showing and we'll dig them up together. Wish I brought my little roots, so I'll probably have to go back to the truck and get it. But I know I'm a little harsh here, but I'm feeling for the glass. Seems to be a layer right in here. So we're going to dig this way. This side didn't seem to have as many. There's a broken one. Hopefully that one's whole. Let's find one more in here. And we'll dig them up. In 3s. That didn't sound too good, but it's already broken. So much wire in here, huh? Or A? That's their equivalent of, huh? Alright, so far, not. Oh, there's one maybe. Now that one's broken. It's a broken top. Really want. I like to do it in 3s for some reason. Dig them up in 3s. Alright, here we go. A lot of wire, huh? It's all this rusty stuff here. These are all cans and stuff like that. It's all this rust. Bone, so this is a good household layer. It's a big old nail. And so hopefully there'll be some good bottles in this section of the hole. There's something small. What was that? Oh, something weird. Oh, what's that thing? I reckon it's electrical to a house. I can't remember. Something to do with electricity. All right, we got 3. We got 1, 2. Was that the one I was already looking at? I thought it was over here further. Oh well, let's go ahead and look. Oh yeah, there's one there. Okay, so we got 3 bottles. Let's go with this one since it's the easiest. Whew, you ready? It's all suspense to, you know, we got to see if it's whole. It's got bubbles. Look at that. That's going to be beauty if it's whole. You think it's whole? I think we should find out or just leave it there. Come here, little buddy. Here you go. Ooh, that's a nice one. Look at it. Oh, dude. Look at that. That is a beauty right there. Think how easy that could have been snapped off. This is probably some type of sauce, you know, steak sauce or something, I would guess. Oh, wow. Looks like maybe D and M. I'll try to look that up if I remember, but that's a beaut right there. Oh, I found this one too. This one fell out of the wall before I got the camera on it. It's pretty. It's got nice, good bubbles. Yeah, those are my two favorite. Oh, that's my favorite. That's my second favorite. All right, you ready? Got another. This looks like a medicine bottle here. It's got the that shape of a medicine, patent medicine. And what that means when people say patent medicine, that's an era where medicines were not regulated like they are now. So people, that's where people who would you know, sell patent medicines were the guys that were like in the covered wagons would come by. You see them in old movies, and they're out there hollering about their snake oil and how, you know, well, snake oil is another story, but it actually had something to do with snakes at one time. If you want to know about that story, I'll tell you in the next bottle video. Let me know. But anyway, patent medicine was a time when anybody could just sell medicine, any claims. They say it, you know, cures heart attacks and brain damage, whatever they wanted to say, and it might just be cod liver oil. Government cracked down on them, and they couldn't do it anymore. But while they were doing it, they made really pretty bottles with all kinds of fancy writing on it, you know, to promote their brand. And this is that era. All right, so let's take a look at this. This is Davis. That's a pretty bottle too. It's got a good color. I like it. Other people will like it. Can't really read it. Painkiller. Okay, Davis painkiller. And some more there. Vegetable. Davis painkiller. So that's definitely a patent medicine. Could have had anything in there from cod liver oil to coal tar. And let's see, there's another one. This is a nice dark one down here. Thought I heard a piece of glass, which probably did. I don't have that one out enough to wait. All that wire in there. Yeah, it's not a great big, like I thought it was might be a whiskey bottle, but I think it's whole because it's really tight. I'm gonna have to dig around this a little bit more, so hang in there. This is an awesome, awesome spot. It's really, I love it. Great bottles. Well, I'm getting a giant, just swallowed a bug. I'm getting a giant cramp in my leg, so I'm gonna quit digging for now. I got 2 bottles to uncover, and then we're gonna go do something else, maybe explore some mines when we just walk. But I got 2 here, let's take a look at them. Then I'll bag this stuff up and we'll hit the road. Jack. All right, this is a new one I uncovered over here. I don't think we've seen that one. And the brown one's just to the side. We'll go look at that second. Took my gloves off because these should be easy to get out. Good color. Big thing is, what we need to know is that, oh, get a little twist pulling it out. Oh, no, it's broken. That's like a soda bottle of some sort. That would have been a nice one. My leg is really cramped up. Don't know why. Okay. Is it whole? Give a little twist. Pull. No, it's broken too. All right, 2 duds. Good color, 2 duds. I'm going to go ahead and pack her up, but we will hopefully get back here the next day or 2. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. She'll take the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what